In the darkness before dawn, the city stirred with tension. Torches burned low. Footsteps echoed through stone corridors. This was the night judgment would fall on an innocent man. Jesus was arrested in silence, betrayed by a kiss, bound like a criminal. He was dragged before councils and governors, accused by false witnesses, condemned by fear and envy. No crime was proven. No guilt was found. Yet the crowd demanded blood. He was handed over to the soldiers. They mocked him. They struck him. They placed a crown of thorns upon his head and laughed as blood ran down his face. A robe was thrown over his shoulders, and they bowed in cruel imitation of worship. Then came the scourging. Each strike tore into flesh. Each blow weakened his body. Still, he did not resist. The cross was laid upon his shoulders, heavy, splintered, unforgiving. He was forced to carry it through the streets, watched by strangers, followed by sorrow, surrounded by hatred. His strength failed. He fell beneath its weight. At Golgotha, the place of the skull, they prepared the execution. They stretched out his arms. They drove nails through his hands and feet. The sound of iron echoed against wood, and the cross was lifted high. Above him they placed a sign, King of the Jews. The crowd mocked. The soldiers gambled for his clothes. Passers-by shouted insults, demanding he save himself. 2 criminals were crucified beside him. One cursed him. The other saw something different. "Remember me," he said. Jesus turned to him and spoke words of mercy even from the cross. "Today, you will be with me in paradise." Below, his mother stood in agony. Jesus looked down and entrusted her to the care of his disciple. Even in suffering, he loved. As the hours passed, the sky darkened. The sun was hidden. Darkness covered the land. Then he cried out with a voice of anguish, my God, why have you forsaken me?" He bore the weight of sin, the cost of redemption, the silence of heaven. He thirsted. A sponge of sour wine was lifted to his lips. With his final strength, he spoke words that would echo through eternity. It is finished. Not defeat, completion. He bowed his head, and he gave up his spirit. The earth shook. Rocks split, and the veil of the temple was torn from top to bottom. A Roman centurion, hardened by death, stood in awe. Surely this man was the Son of God. As evening fell, his body was taken down from the cross, wrapped in linen, laid in a tomb sealed with stone. The world believed it was over, but the cross had changed everything. What was meant for shame became the symbol of hope. What was meant for death opened the way to life. The tomb was silent. The night was heavy, but the story was not finished.